Hey, welcome back. It's Pastor Jeff, and I may look the same, but I have two new rookies with me today. This is actually our fifth and final update for this week of Street Reach, unless I can browbeat the adults into doing an adult version. And who knows? Ryan looks thrilled. All right. This is Catherine O'Malley, and this is Carter Ems. And they are both rookies this year, first-time Street Reach participants. And so we've been asking everybody, what's been your high and your low? Catherine, what's your high and low? All things taken in.
Can Milo be food?
Sure.
So they have sandwiches for lunch every day. And some days they will have pickle spears, which are really good because it gives you the right pickle ratio. But like the past 2 days, it's been like the flat pickles you put on a burger. And that's just like not okay because you don't get enough pickle with your sandwich.
That is a tragic low.
But I'd say my high was actually probably today when we were knocking on doors because we haven't been getting many answers and picking people up for Bible Club. But today we had a house answer that hasn't been answering. And these little boys come out who are not that little, they're like 11. But they're like kids who, one of them hadn't been to Bible Club before.
Really?
Like all summer he hasn't.
Wow.
And his other like brother had come like only a couple times prior to today. So it was really cool to see that because he started the day like really quiet and I kind of had to talk to him quite a bit before he'd actually like hold a conversation with me. But as the day continued, by the end of the day, he was like actually smiling and willing to talk to me. And it was like really cool to see how he went from like really shy and scared to actually someone like who's like, oh, maybe these people are okay and very willing to talk to people.
Very cool.
So
well, I noticed that you've been working the music station, and you do such a good job with the kids. You're so engaging with them, and I loved how you instructed them to learn the steps to Cotton Eye Joe, and I learned because of the way you taught that. That was just really, really cool. So we're really glad you're here, Mr. Ems. You're also a rookie. Tell us what your highs and lows about Street Reach have been.
My low is probably that we haven't had enough time to do everything I want to do. I want to play a lot of basketball with Ben and a lot of card games too. I've had a lot of fun with the card games. My high has probably been just like connecting with the kids and seeing like how they live and seeing how somebody else will live. Just makes me think of how thankful I am to have everything.
Yeah.
So
it does give perspective, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And with both of you guys being rookies, I asked the last rookies this: what made you decide to come this year? Have you wanted to come? You had to be convinced to come. I mean, and be honest, you're like, oh well, my parents made me, or my best friend was here, or I got to hang out with Pastor Jeff for an entire week. Why did you decide to come this year, Carter?
So there was an opening. I wasn't supposed to come originally, and then there was an opening, and I really wanted to come, and my parents said no. And then I asked them if I could go, and it was like a week before, and they said I could go. So just a way God has opened an opportunity in my life that I'm very thankful for.
And what did you have to sacrifice this week back home to be here?
Football camp.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's a big deal because this is your first year going out for football.
Yeah.
And so you're working hard, you're trying to earn your place, and so that was a huge sacrifice. So I recognize that, and I believe God's going to bless your life. You've already been blessed. You've been a blessing to be here. I'm really glad you've been here. Catherine, why did you decide to come this year?
So I hadn't heard about it actually like before this year, but from everybody that I've talked to, it seems like it was a great opportunity and they did a lot of good things for a community that needed it. So kind of helping those who need it.
Cool. And what did you give up to be here this week?
My pre-season training for running, and I have a lot of family coming in town next week. So a lot of getting ready, and they're all going to arrive in town while I'm out of town. So
I'm so glad you're here. You've been such a great addition to our student ministry, and you're just such a joy to be around, and you're a lot of fun. You've been a great addition to the team this year. So thank you so much for
Thank
being
you.
here. So thank you everybody for tuning in and watching these updates and praying for us and commenting on the videos. It has been a fantastic week here at Street Reach, and we just ask you to continue to pray for us as we travel back to St. Louis. And for all the students we've been ministering to, we're going to have their first names we're going to be putting out so we can continue to be praying for them by name as we are the final week of Street Reach Bible Clubs. But Brinkley Heights continues to seek to minister and to reach the kids and really to rescue the kids. And their school, they're anticipating 180 students in the school this year. And it's really, I love how the pastor said it this morning. Pastor Tim said, it's a Christian school, but not for Christian families. I'm like, that's who they are. They're trying to use education as a way to demonstrate and declare the gospel to kids coming from non-Christian families and often very challenged and broken families. And so pray for them. And they're looking to expand and build a Street Reach building for lodging Street Reach teams coming in. And so they've asked us to be praying about that. You'll be hearing more about that upon our return. So thank you for praying for us. Thank you for your encouragement, your support, your money, and helping us get here through trivia night and everything else. It all makes a difference, and God's using it to make an impact in the students here at Memphis and our students at Concord Church. Thank you all so much. Bye.
Bye.